Good morning, my dear students. Some of the students asking me for the revisions of the chapter number 1. So that's why today again I am discussing the chapter number 1, the revision part. So first we have to understand that what is the matter. Matter means anything that have definite shape and occupied space. That is known as the matter. Okay, the substance have definite mass and occupies space. This is known as the matter, not definite shape. Fourth, after that, we have to discuss about that is mentioned that what is the intermolecular force of attractions and the intermolecular space. Intermolecular space means the difference between the distance between two molecules is known as the intermolecular space, and the force of attraction between two molecules is known as the force of attraction of the molecules is known as that force of attractions. Okay. Here, intermolecular force of attractions. Here, in matters, there are three types. One is the solid, liquid, and gas. In case of the solid, the molecules are tightly packed. That is, the force of attraction is very high, and the intermolecular space is zero. You can say zero or negligible. And in case of the liquid, the force of attractions is less than that of the solid, and the intermolecular space is present. That is, intermolecular space is more than that of the solid. In case of the gas, the molecules are not tightly packed. Okay, that is, their force of attraction is very less, and the intermolecular space is more. Okay, that is maximum. After that, we will come to here the force of cohesion and the force of addition is a very important one. What is the force of cohesion? Molecules of the similar kind exerted the force. That means here one oxygens, here one oxygens. Okay, so these two molecules, the force exerted, this is known as the force of the cohesion. That is, similar kind of the molecules, similar kind of the molecule exert the force. And here, in molecules of the different types, that means one example is here, one molecules for the carbon, another molecules for the oxygen. So when both of the molecules exerted the force, but here you can see it's the different kind of the molecules. One is molecules for the carbon, other molecules for the oxygen. So when these molecules attract each other, this force is known as the force of additions. After that a kinetic theory, as you all may know, that whenever we give kinetic theory means whenever we give that means give energy outside to an object, the objects increase in its size. So increase in its size means it's here the molecules, the distance between the molecules are being increased. So force of that is kinetic theory means whenever we give heat to a substance, the intermolecular space increased and the force of attraction decreased. That's why it's been see. Kinetic theory, generally we can say that whenever we give heat for a solid, as it is being tightly packed, so here the molecules are being start vibrating and then increase in its size. In case of the liquids, as you all know that if we give one drop of ink to any water, within some times all the water is being converted into colored water. That means here it's being forced, that is the ink is being mixed. That means here as the intermolecular space is less, that's why it's being mixed. In case of the gas, whenever you use perfume here from the far distance, you can easily understood that someone using the perfume. Due to of that, molecules are being moving. Okay, in this way we can discuss that kinetic theory. And remember, the kinetic theory is directly proportional to the temperature. That is half m square directly proportional to the temperature. Okay. After that, there are different states being mentioned. Change of state. That means whenever we give heat to a substance and the substance change from one state to the another state, that is known as the change of state. Different kind of state is mentioned here. That is it's mentioned that melting, freezing. So melting means when solid converted to the liquid state. Okay, by giving heat, by absorbing heat. Okay, whenever absorbing the substance and the substance change from the solid state to the liquid state. This is the melting. Just opposite is being the freezing. Whenever the substance release heat and converted from liquid state to the solid state. This is known as the freezing. Some point is being mentioned that freezing point or that melting point in case of the pure water, the freezing and the melting both of them 0 degrees centigrade. Okay. After it being mentioned the vaporizations, that's whenever the substance absorb heat, here substance means at the liquid state, absorb heat and converted into the gaseous state. This is known as the vaporization. Vaporization two types, evaporations and the boiling. Okay, evaporation can occur at any temperature, but boiling need a certain temperature. In this way we can discuss. After that, the condensation. Condensation means gas converted into liquid. This is known as the condensation. Okay, And next one is the sublimations. Here the solid directly converted into the gas. Okay, this is known as the sublimation. Here the example also being mentioned, iodine, naphthalene. Next one, the deposition. Deposition means just opposite. The depositions of the solidifications here the gas converted into the solid directly, okay, without going to the liquid state. This is known as the depositions. Here the examples also being mentioned that gaseous carbon dioxide directly converted into the dry ice. Okay, so in this way we can discuss this chapter. So that's it for the day. Next day again we will start as your second chapter. Thank you.